Hey, I'm Ryne.
Alissa.
And I'm Nate. You're watching AMBY. They love music, we love music, and so do you.
Hey everyone, it's Alicia from AMBY, and I'd like to welcome you to our interview with On and On. How are y'all doing?
Hey.
Awesome. The last time we spoke was about a year and a half ago via email, so it's so lovely to actually be sitting down with you all before your show at the Drake in Toronto.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. Good to have you.
We're now touring North America. You've been doing this since August. So yeah, how have the shows been treating you so far?
Pretty good. We've had great response overall. East Coast is really fun. West Coast was good. It's hard to not think about all the van troubles we've had on this tour. Our van right now is in Durham, North Carolina. We're renting a van for the rest of the tour. But I mean, the shows themselves have been good, and there's been a lot of great response from the people that have gone to the shows. And they seem like they're really enjoying it, so that's a good sign for us for our future tours.
And have you had a favorite city on the record that you've actually, or on the road that you've played to so far?
Last night was really special, actually. We played Alston at the Great Scott, and I think it was just something about, being towards the end of tour and some other personal things, but it just really gelled and was a really special night. But there's been so many highlights. What do you guys think?
Yeah, there's definitely been a lot of really, really memorable, good shows on the tour so far. I remember Phoenix being really amazing. New York at Baby's Alright was special. It was really cool. A lot of them. We've been having an awesome tour.
When you're in a city and you actually have some downtime, because I know a lot of the time you load in, you play, you load out. That's usually how it goes. You grab some grub in between. Yeah. But when you do have some downtime, what are some things that the band look for in a city?
Good cocktail.
Okay.
I can't speak for the whole band, although I think they would join me, but I like going to like a botanical garden or like a conservatory or something, just getting like some nature, or like a park or something like that.
Yeah, I think just like a cafe where I can just sit and read or work on stuff, that's always really nice, and like real good break from everything else that's going on. I think a lot of us also like to go to thrift stores if they're readily available and close by the venue.
We also try to hit up like natural wonders, around if there's like
gone on a few hikes.
Yeah, any hiking, like great lookout spots, or any of the extreme climates, because when you get the chance to do like a straight through 5 or 6 week thing where you're hitting the entire continent, basically, like you're hitting all these different really extreme climates, and so it's cool to see those relatively in quick succession. So we try to get like great views of any place we're at.
That's a good vista.
Yeah. I was speaking with Eliot Sumner, who's opening for you on this tour. So lovely. But she's mentioning how you like playing some pranks on one another. My favorite one that you did was writing wankers on their van. That was fantastic. What's been your favorite prank or gag that you played on one another for this tour?
Oh, they like to write. So we have an email list on our merch table, and they like to write really funny email names and email lists. I can't say them.
I think you can if you really want to. I mean, we're very open. Oh, okay.
Well, I think I like sort of getting the best of people, and like when they don't understand whether you know something or not. Like Adam, the drummer, was telling me about Liverpool and the music scene and the actual music scene there, and why it's so good, and he's like, and obviously the Beatles, and I was like, the Beatles, is that a new band? Is that and he was like, there was that second where he took the beat and he took it, and I basically was like, I assume that's just an important band that came out of Liverpool. It's not.
How long did this go on for?
No, like 4 minutes,
Oh
something like that. And then I was just like,
you had to break it to
You
him.
have to. But I love stringing people along like that. So there's been a few of those.
That's great. There's a newer song that you released recently, and it's called Drifting, and we're really, really digging it. So just for our viewers at home, can you just tell us a little bit about the actual song?
Well, it is about, falling asleep at the wheel and trying to forget things that are just unforgettable and trying to sort of get yourself out of the ritual of a relationship that's over, that weird gray area time after you break up with somebody or lose somebody where your life hasn't readjusted yet, and it's all about that hazy area.
Something I wanted to do is just get a little taste of who you've been digging lately. So if you could actually record a record with anyone, whether they're an influence, friends of yours in bands, who would you want to record something with?
We just played with Dan Deacon.
Okay.
And I was like,
He was on crazy shows.
I really want to make something with him because it was just so fun and so poignant. I loved it. What do you guys think?
Totally. My brain always goes to soup when I get these answers. Let me think, or these questions. Let me think again.
All right, we'll come back.
Beck.
Beck?
Be awesome. Be awesome to just pick his brain and work with him on some level. Be very cool. I don't know. Dave Fridman, John Bryan, all great producers. That'd be cool to just work with. And I don't know. I think after a while you just start following whatever they produce, regardless of what band it is, and it always ends up having a great theme overall. So it's I think they would also do that. Kind of like Dave Neufelder did our first record. It's just has a sound. So that would be awesome.
My friend played this band Breast Fist, and I've been digging them, but I don't know if I would be able to. I don't know if our genres would collide, but you should check it out.
What kind of music is Breast Fist?
Super funky.
It's P-funk, yeah, just funky, silly, great, just it's hard to explain.
It's really good though.
Yeah, really good
cool.
players, and just really, it's kind of stimulating in a way that's different than normal.
And the stage show is ridiculous too. It's awesome.
You mentioned how the Dan Deacon shows are always really fun, and anytime someone goes to them, they always mention to me how memorable they are. So for yourselves, what's one of the more memorable shows that you've attended as a music fan or a music lover? So you've probably been playing your own for so long. When you actually think back to ones you've attended.
I got to see Bjork a couple summers ago, and she's just amazing. So that was really impactful. And honestly, I would say Tom Petty was a concert that stayed with me in a major way. We got to play Bonnaroo, and he closed that festival out, and it was just something. I don't know if I'll ever see a show like that again. It was something really special.
Yeah, that Tom Petty show was really, really good. And he played for so long, and every song they played was a massive hit. And it's just so cool to watch that. For me, at that same festival, we watched Swans.
Yes.
And it was, I don't want to say life-changing because that's too melodramatic, but it was just when you're standing in front of a huge PA system and the sound, the literal physical vibrations are just so much bigger than your body, and you're inside this thing that's so massive sounding, and you just kind of it feels like you're dissolving. It's wonderful. Yeah. It's great.
I saw Sylvan Esso at the Eau Claire Fest this summer, and before that, I kind of just thought Coffee, their single, was good. I was like, oh, this is cool. I think I heard the record one time, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. But then seeing them live, I was basically just I want everything they ever make from here on out, because the show was just that amazing, and the crowd was just so into it. But they put on a hell of a show, and it kind of only enhanced my appreciation of their music. So it was a really good show.
Sweet. Well, I know you guys soon have a show to play, so we'll let you get to that.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
So to just wrap everything up, for all of your fans who are going to be viewing our interview, final words, anything you'd like to say to them?
I want to say thank you, fans. Honestly, though, the people that are at these shows and the people that are I don't almost fan seems too lightweight of a word. These people are amazing. They're supporting us. It's patronage almost. Every show there's people coming up to us and saying your music means something to me. This specific song or this album was this got me through this moment. I was listening and it helped me, and these things that are basically the underpinning of like why you would do what we do, like our fans actually voice that to us, you know, and it's not this, we don't have that disconnection. And so thank you. That's what I want to say.
That's a beautiful note to end on. I just want to say thank you to all of you for
great to meet you.
for your time today. Really appreciate it. It's our pleasure. And for everyone viewing, remember you can visit us at amusicblogger.com for all sorts of interviews, features, videos, and a ton more awesome stuff with your favorite bands. We'll see you next time.